Hi, Dr. Maury with Uncivilized Vitality, and today I'm going to show you the new Uncivilized Vitality ADC knife. That stands for all day carry. This is the final product. So this is going to be, we'll put up all the specs below. It's quite a chunk of steel. It's got the scalloped G10 handles and these little hex head recessed screws that can go through, and the handle is skeletonized, so you can do a cord wrap handle if you want. It's not super big. I will put the specs about the types of steel and the grind and such down below, but these are now available for pre-order. You're going to go to at thebeardedbladesmith.com. We'll put that in the description as well. And Lenny's going to be taking orders for a couple weeks, and then we'll stop taking the orders, and then he'll put them into production. They're all handmade, and they come with either the G10 handles or the paracord for paracord wrapping. Different price point there. And then we're working on the Kydex sheath, but for now it'll come just with a simple Kydex sheath and some sort of pocket clip or tool so you can carry that. Lots of different ways to carry the ADC. It will also have Lenny's maker mark on one side and the Uncivilized Vitality tree and rocks on the other side. So let's talk about what the ADC is for. Primarily this was designed by me as, I should mention, every knife you buy from Lenny, we get a donation. A portion of your sale, of the sale of the knife, is going to go to the Uncivilized Living Foundation. So this knife was designed to be produced and sold for charity. Now let's talk more about the design. I designed this knife primarily with a reverse grip, almost a Pical style knife, holding it in mind. So its primary use would be as a get off me knife, a self-defense knife. The point is set up particularly with piercing in mind, and the short blade will prevent over penetration, over piercing of certain vital areas. It's got a nice deep finger choil built in that sits in your palm real well and gives you a nice reverse grip for poking holes and things. Secondarily, since you can be carrying it all day as a self-protection device, it's going to serve some basic knife functions that a fixed blade would serve. Cutting string, cutting cheese, opening boxes, whittling. We'll show a couple tasks in the video you can do with it. Is it a great big bushcraft knife that you're going to use as a one-tool option and baton your way through a cord of wood? No, but it'll get most of the things done. Let's show you a little size comparison, just so I know the specs don't always mean a lot. So here it is next to my Leatherman Signal. Right. Here it is next to my Leatherman Signal. If my Leatherman Signal is open, you can see the size there. So it seems like a lot, but if you're carrying a multi-tool around during the day, then you can carry this small knife around, and you'll be able to carry it in different configurations. Neck knife, on your waist. It's designed to be carried on the offhand side in the crease of your femoral fold right here, so it'll hang right there, so it's able to be grabbed primarily with your offhand or drawn cross draw with your strong hand for other tasks. Shivworks clinch pick also carries heavy handle down. They've got that cool egg-shaped handle. That's a great knife as well, although we don't get donations when you buy theirs, so buy theirs after you buy ours. Next comparison would be the other knife I usually carry. That's super windy, hope you can hear me. Would be my Spyderco Dragonfly, which is a little smaller than a Delica, so you can see from the size. The ADC knife, it's got about the same amount of cutting length, a little bit more than the Dragonfly, and obviously from a thicker stock, but it's not bright orange. Maybe I'll talk to Lenny, maybe we could offer this in some bright orange scales. That's a good idea. So that's about the size comparison. Besides the reverse grip used in use of self-defense or self-protection, the ADC knife is going to fit in your palm, and your thumb is going to naturally fall to the spine of that knife, which is set up with a pretty sharp edge, 90-degree grind, so you can use that for a fire steel. Your thumb's going to fall right to that spine naturally, so you can use this for small cuts. Power cuts, honestly, this is not the right handle and blade geometry for bearing down for power cuts, but use your belt knife or something bigger for that. You can put your thumb right there, open your packages, cut your string, maybe even a little little whittling, and you got enough enough spine there, you could craft some fine feather sticks. Okay. All right, so you can whittle with that. The spine of the blade has this little swedge on the top that's not going to come sharpened, because a lot of states frown on that being sharp. But and I don't advise you to use a grinder or any kind of know-how to sharpen that the rest of the way to an edge, because that would be silly and irresponsible and illegal of me to tell you that you could probably do that to increase the piercing power of this knife when you're carrying it. Other than that, that's the basic blade geometry. This is the Uncivilized Vitality ADC knife. They are now ready for pre-order. We'll put the link in the description. You go ahead and set yours up, and not only going to get a great knife, custom-made knife from a local mid-Michigan knife maker, the Bearded Bladesmith, you're going to be contributing to the Uncivilized Living Foundation charity and helping us out. Get yours today.